It's been a while, but I'm back. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting, and I'm bringing you a recent pickups video. I have been insanely busy at work, however, the busy time is now over. It's definitely time I start making videos very frequently throughout the summer, especially during the week. I should be posting not quite every day, but much more frequently. And kind of as a thank you to coming back, I guess, and watching all of my videos, I thought it was time I start sharing my collecting passion, and why not start doing some giveaways, especially throughout the summer. So I'm giving away this gold Mario Amiibo. I originally ordered a few of them, too many of them basically, so I'm giving this away. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and please comment below what is your favorite game of the first half of 2016. I would love to hear below. One of you will randomly win this. I will announce the winner next Friday for this Amiibo figure. First of all, this video is going to be a recent pickups. It's going to be from a few months ago, actually. I think for March and April. I'm doing two parts of this, so I'm going to actually do another video for the following 2 months after that, so for May and June. There's a lot of games I picked up, so let's get right into this. Of course, I got The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. That version did come in a nice box set that looks like this. I did do an unboxing video of that already. It did come with this Wolf Link Amiibo that has great functionality in the upcoming Legend of Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, on the Wii U. Probably on the next it will still have compatibility as well. So again, I do have an unboxing video up of that. Pokémon Tournament came out. I did a Wii U is Awesome series for that. It's one of Nintendo's most recent big launches, and actually it's been so long since that came out, so that's kind of funny. In the background there, I do have Mega Man Legacy Collection. That one I obtained from eBay. I actually got that especially because of that gold Mega Man Amiibo figure. I'm not a huge fan of all the variations on the colors. There's a few coming out for Splatoon. Of course, there's also been the Famicom Rob colors, which we'll get to in a second. But I had to pick up this because it is a great compilation set, but also it has one of the exclusive Amiibo figures that I do want to obtain because I want to get all of them eventually, and I'm pretty close to doing so. So this one I think I paid $49.99. I paid almost like the retail value of that one, so that's not too ridiculously crazy to pay, I think, for something like that. Next up, let's stick with the games for a little bit. Let's go back in time, I guess, as we go through. So two Wii games that I picked up is SSX Blur, and then I also got Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles Factory Sealed. Blur I paid $2.50, so that was a really good deal. I'm not sure if the game's that exceptional, but I definitely thought it's time that I pick it up at that price point. And the Dark Side Chronicles I got for $17, but it is factory sealed. I'm not sure how often I will run into this one in the future, so why not get it now while I can, especially at a decent price point. I'm not sure if that will maintain value over time, so I'm not sure if that was a smart buy or not, but we will see. Next, going to the Nintendo GameCube, I got Mario Power Tennis. This one, I have no idea why I've been missing this in my collection for so long. I kind of overlooked it. I don't know. I think I frequently thought I had it already, and I didn't. So it's really definitely time I get this. Apparently it's a fantastic tennis game. I haven't played a lot of it. I've played a lot of the N64 version. So nice to pick up that in my collection. That one was actually a gift from a friend that just gave it to me because he knows I'm a collector and he knows I was missing it. And then I got Resident Evil 0. This one I already had, but I did not have it as the black label. I had it as a player's choice. Comment below, do you like player's choice versions or do you like the actual normal versions of games? I'm trying to go for the original versions of games. So this one was $10. I thought that was probably worth it. Still going back in time, for the Nintendo 64, a glaring omission in my collection was Rayman 2: The Great Escape, one of the best platformers, especially 3D platformers ever made. I don't know why I was missing this. I do want to get the box and manual. I remember when this was going brand new sealed for like $20 on eBay, and now it's gone way up in price. So this one I paid $15 for. I'm not sure if that was a good price or not. I just definitely had to get it, I think. It was definitely time. Going back to the Super Nintendo, some games that I might have had boxes for, but I think I was missing the game already. This is The Lion King. Definitely something that I want to play through. I loved it on the Sega Genesis growing up. It was actually really challenging. There was a moment in the game in the Sega Genesis version that there was a waterfall with falling logs. If you've ever played that, you know what I'm talking about. I wonder if it's in this version because I know they're not the exact same. This was actually made by Virgin Games. And then another one from Virgin is The Jungle Book. So another one from Disney that I wanted to pick up. I've never played this before. If you have any opinions about it, please comment below. And then another one from Disney, Pinocchio. This one was made by, I'm not even sure. I don't know who made this game exactly. I think it might have just been Disney Interactive as it says. These ones I picked up, this one was $6, and the other two are around $6 as well. So not bad pricing, I think. Another game that I got is called Conker's Pocket Tales, and this is for the Game Boy Color. This is something that I definitely want to get my hands on. Conker's Bad Fur Day is the more mature take. It's not this game whatsoever. This one came first. This is when Conker was still cute, but of course they completely changed that around and made him much more adult-themed later on. So those are all the games that I got. Let's switch over, I think, to consoles, because I was able to pick up those Pokémon consoles. There's 4 of them, the 2DS versions. Of course, there was the Pikachu version. There was also the Venusaur, the Blastoise, and the Charizard. So there's the 4 that I got. Each of them were actually about $100 with shipping, maybe a little bit more, of course. I thought they looked absolutely fantastic. I do have unboxing videos of each of those already up on my channel if you're interested. Those I got a few months ago, but of course, they're definitely something that I need to include in my pickups. Let's continue on, maybe to controllers. Alright, Nintendo 64 is one of my favorite things to collect for of all time, and this item I cannot believe I've been missing for this long, but I was really waiting for a great deal. This is the last controller variation that I've been looking for the Nintendo 64. It's taken this long. I got it for, I think, $130, and I think that was worth it. This, finally, is the Hello Mac controller. I was not able to get it boxed because that sells for over $1,000 usually. The prices have been coming down and down for this as they find more and more. Same with the Jeffrey controller, and I predicted that. I thought the prices would drop as they find more and more. So for just over $100, I thought it was a good deal to finally pounce on this. You can definitely find them for around $200 or less. But at $130, great deal. Really happy to finally have this in my collection and add it to my shelf. So that's a really cool item. Let's jump over to Amiibo figures, and there's a lot of them that I was able to obtain actually. So recently I did do unboxing videos for these a few months ago. As I said, there was the Wolf Link Amiibo, so we already had that one, of course. But there was also the Chibi Robo Amiibo that I did an unboxing video for as well. So that one I was able to get. And then 3 from Super Smash Bros. You have Roy, I got that one, put him down right there. Then I also got, I always pronounce this wrong, but I think it's Ryu, and if you pronounce it in the original language, it's very, very fast and it's very difficult to pronounce, but Ryu, he looks absolutely fantastic. Can't believe he's in Smash Brothers. And then Famicom Colors Rob, and I did an unboxing comparison video to the North American version of that one, too. Alright, let's stick kind of with Amiibo, I guess, pseudo-Amiibo. I was able to pick up Bowser. So this one's actually Skylander meets Amiibo. It's kind of the cross. You have a little switch on it that you can change. So this is Hammer Slam Bowser and Clown Cruiser Bowser. I'm after all the Amiibo that exist, so I do have to get the dark versions of this one. I already have the Donkey Kong and the Barrel from Skylanders as well. So that's pretty cool that I was finally able to pick up that. So I'm just going to keep him way up there. Now, let's now shift, I think, to World of Nintendo figures to finish off this video. So World of Nintendo figures, there was one that I showed previously from Wave 1-5, and that was Cat Luigi. I got him, but I wasn't able to find any of the other ones from Wave 1-5. So here are the rest of them that I've been waiting for and trying to find. So we have Bowser Jr., which looks pretty cool. I love having this kind of a figure. I've never had a Bowser Jr. figure before, other than the Amiibo figure, but he's really hard to find. Still in stores. It depends where you live, I think. Waluigi, so these are the 4-inch figures I should mention, and they each come with some sort of bonus item. And I also got the last 2. This one is Sheik from Ocarina of Time, so that's really cool to see Sheik getting its own figure. And then we have kind of a lame one to me. This is Gold Mario. I'm not a fan of all these variations, but I guess they wanted to release a Gold Mario because there was a Gold Mario Amiibo. So that is 1-5, including the Cat Luigi, so that's the entirety of that wave. And then going back to wave 1-4, I was missing Fire Luigi. Finally was able to get my hands on him. Going to see if he just slots right there. And then also, I was mentioning that there are an exclusive figure sometimes. This is the metallic paint version of Samus. So this is really cool. Apparently it's an exclusive figure. I was able to get my hands on it, and finally I have the 3 different Samus figures that are out so far. There's, I think, Gravity Suit Samus and regular Samus, and now this one, the metallic version. I think this was only available at Comic-Con or something like that. So it's nice to finish up Wave 1-4 as well as 1-5. And then the last World of Nintendo figures I got was 1-6. This is the small figures, the 2.5-inch figures. I am trying to get all of these as well, and there's a lot of them. So this one is Peach, and then there is Blue Yoshi. There's also Boo, so that was kind of nice to see a figure of Boo finally. I love how they did this one. This is Deku Link, so I hope they eventually actually do Zora Link as well. And maybe Goron Link would be really neat to see. I think all of them would be neat to have eventually. Just going to put these down here, I think. Running out of room. I had so many pickups and it's been a very long time. Then the purple Pikmin, which is really neat to see, eventually having all of the colors of them. And then kind of these retro 2D 8-bit versions of Mario that came out. And there's also other exclusive ones I need to get that are like the Power Star Mario that were exclusive to Walgreens. This is the 8-bit Luigi from 1-6. I think it's a reprint from 1-5 that I was still not able to get my hands on. And then this is, of course, a really neat version of 8-bit Red Link. So this one kind of dates back to Zelda. I guess in Zelda 2 this was more popular as well, but it's also come up through a lot of different Zelda games throughout time. That is a whole bunch of pickups. There's going to be another pickups video. The screen is absolutely filled. I know it's been too long. I'm going to bring videos much more frequently. Be sure to enter the contest for this gold Mario Amiibo. Just subscribe to the channel, and again, please comment below what your favorite game of the first half of 2016 was. Thank you so much for watching. I'm back. I'm going to be making videos much more frequently. I really appreciate all of you guys, and I really hope you enjoy collecting and gaming. Feel free to fill that like bucket, follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video, and remember, as always, go collect them all, keep smiling while gaming, and thank you so much for watching.